What's up, everybody? I'm Brad Sloan, and this is ComicsVerse.
This is a bit we're doing.
So we're here at Wizard World Philadelphia with the Screen Junkies. We got Dan Murrell and Andy Signore, of course, who hosted or moderated the Captain America Civil War panel. Andy, how was that panel?
It was crazy. I mean, I was a little nervous, but I just trucked through and I got to ask. They're just normal dudes. You got to remember that. Sometimes you get starstruck with these people, but they're just regular guys. And they're really fun. They have a camaraderie, so I wanted to make sure I tried to amp that up and be a fan without being too crazy and let them speak, all that stuff.
Right, and the plum bit was hilarious.
Cute. Jack Shipley over there got me plums. I'm not from here. I landed. I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to get plums. But I got to get Bucky some plums.
Obviously.
And thankfully, we got the plums.
Right. So let's dive right in. You guys have Screen Junkies Plus, a lot of great content on there. You created a show, Interns of F.I.E.L.D.
From the creators of Honest Trailers comes a show about superheroes, assistants.
Interns, assemble!
What's our mission, sir?
Yeah, the cool part is over with, so clean up all this crap.
Great series.
Thank you.
For those of our fans out there that do not know what that is, can you briefly describe, maybe Dan will take this one?
Sure. Well, the origin of it was Spencer Gilbert, who was our head writer and helps out with Honest Trailers. Basically, it was a germ of an idea. It was like, what if we made an animated thing called Mailroom of S.H.I.E.L.D.? And it was basically like somebody in the mailroom was like, oh, I got fan letter. And it's like the people that work in the inner workings of a big organization like that. So we kind of developed that and expanded on it a little bit and ended up with Interns of F.I.E.L.D, which is kind of like, the superheroes get all the credit, and then you have the middle managers who kind of get credit. It's like, what about the people that are just like filing the paperwork and doing the receipts and stuff? And I will say this was done before any network started doing it, by the way.
Done poorly by any other net, yeah.
Right, starring Jonathan Lipnicki too, and he's great.
So nice.
Fantastic. Yeah. So Honest Trailers is the series that obviously shot you guys into the stratosphere, Screen Junkies. Has doing Honest Trailers changed the way that you guys view movies recreationally? Are you more nitpicky now when you watch just for fun?
My wife says it does. She says I'm a lot more annoying when I watch movies now. Yeah. But I can still enjoy a movie. But yeah, you are watching with a little bit of a different lens. If a good movie, yes, I can be distracted. Sometimes on a bad movie, it turns on and I'm like, what are they doing?
Gotcha.
And then I'm just taking notes because I'm like, if I'm going to sit here, I'm at least going to get the notes done now.
Right.
Yeah, I go into every movie with a clean slate. I don't go in expecting like, oh, I got to write the honest trailer while I'm watching this movie. But there are some, like Transformers 4, about halfway through, my brain turned off. And I started writing the honest trailers. I'm like, oh, God, this is awful.
Right. Is there any honest trailer that you guys just know you're never going to get the chance to do, but it's always been your personal dream to do?
People always ask for like The Godfather and stuff like that, and it's like
those are almost honest trailer proof. Right?
Exactly. If it'd be great to figure out a way to do that, but I don't think we ever would, just because it's number one, why, and number two, it's like, what are you gonna say? Like, look, it's mafia. Like, no, you can't do that.
No, I get that completely.
It's a good joke. If we do it, that's definitely making it.
It's mafia.
Right.
That's gonna be the fake name.
Right. The fake name at the end. So my personal favorite Screen Junkies show is Movie Fights, which just had the panel for. Fantastic panel. Exactly, Screen Junkies, right there. You guys have a ton of celebrities on: Max Landis, Elijah Wood, Kevin Smith, Dan Murrell, of course, the Movie Fights champion. Is there any celebrity that you've always wanted to get but haven't had the chance to?
Patton Oswalt. I think Patton would kill on it. I want to get Anthony Mackie and all them on now that they just did a mini one.
Oh yeah, you talked to them about that?
Well, they did. Didn't you watch the panel?
I couldn't. I was running my booth, man.
You complimented it. I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah. I saw footage from it.
We had Chris, Sebastian, and Anthony do a little mini movie fight during the panel.
Right.
It was pretty fun. They were good. But yeah, Patton's on the top of my list.
Tarantino is one that's not out of the realm of possibility if we catch it at the right time. But it's just getting to the right people, and it's a big ask because it's an hour and a half of somebody's time.
You guys hear that, Tarantino? If you're watching this. Get on his trailer. All the time. Everybody watches this. First time doing it. Who's your favorite non-Screen Junkies movie fighter is a question that I would love to be answered, which means that you guys are out of the running, obviously. Yeah. Spencer's out,
I would say Elijah was so we got him to come in and he was busy promoting a movie and he came in and he he didn't have time to prep, and he literally just came in. He's like, okay, what are we doing? And we're like, okay, well, here's all the different rounds. He's like, yep, I like this answer. I'm going to go with this answer. I like that answer. And like, he literally came in and just like, I'm ready to do this. He had great answers. He knows his stuff. He knows the movies. He stuck around and was like super cool for the whole thing. So like, he just, for the fact that he was a busy guy and he came in cold and just nailed it, that was really impressive.
And it was very meta too, fighting every round about his own movies.
Exactly.
Like arguing against why he's not good in this movie.
Yeah.
Crazy. Any opinion from you?
I do like Max. Everyone gives him crap in the comments, but I think he's a really strong fighter. He knows how to do it, and whether he rubs people the wrong way, but I don't. It doesn't matter to me. He knows how to play the game really strong.
Right. Great at pitches too, which is always huge. Yeah, he's one of my favorites as well. So my last question is just a brief. I was gonna have you guys movie fight this, but you just got out the panel doing a ton of movie fights, so I'm just gonna ask for an opinion question. Yeah. Which trilogy do you want to watch? The Dark Knight trilogy or Captain America trilogy? All the way through, no stopping, right now.
Cap. It would be Cap for me, just because Batman Begins is great, Dark Knight is great, but I mean, if you're going movie for movie,
the weakest link, Dark Knight Rises, right? Yeah, I completely agree with that. Yeah. Absolutely. So I just want to thank you guys again so much for doing this. This has been unbelievable, surreal experience. Anything you guys want to plug?
ComicsVerse, check it out, y'all.
And I'll plug Screen Junkies Plus. Become a member. It's such great content and so much stuff. It's just weekly.
It's good. I don't have to plug it in the
It doesn't
show
stop.
Plugs it, right?
It doesn't stop. Every day there's something new, man. Every day. I'm Brad Sloan from Wizard World, and this has been fantastic. You find us on already with the poses. You can find us on ComicsVerse.com. All social media at ComicsVerse. Find them at Screen Junkies. Anything Screen Junkies. At Andy Signore at Murrell Dan.
That's right.
See if I remember that. And thank you very much for watching. Signing off.